Okay, so thank you so much again for connecting today. This is the day two of Advanced Digital Marketing, and I welcome you all for the second day of class. I hope that you guys are able to hear me properly, loud and clear. You are able to see the screen loud and clear. And if in case there's any trouble or anything, just hold on, because if there's a Wi-Fi issue or whatever, it auto connects, right? So please bear with it. There's something beyond us to repair. Okay, so please bear with the system. If in case you are facing any problem, you feel free to disconnect and reconnect again. Okay. So in the meanwhile, I will continue the class, and if in case at any given point of time you are unable to, unable to listen or anything, please feel free to disconnect and rejoin it. And since you'll get the recording, so you will not miss anything. Okay. Now I want you to pay attention to the screen, to the Google Sheet, where we are discussing about the important terms. Okay. Now, the important terms have been curated by me. Okay. And there are, I think there are 85, if I'm not wrong, 85 odd numbers, which are very important. Okay. Yep. 85 odd numbers, which are very important for you to understand. Now, these are the words that you'll come across almost every day wherever you're working. Okay. Now, first is data center. Now, what do you mean by data center? Now, there are two words. Okay. One is data, the other one is center. Okay. What do you understand by data? Data is any detailed information about any object or anything or any situation, right? Analysis. For example, you are going to buy something. So what you do, first thing, you'll take out more information about it, you take more data about it, correct? So it's an information, the details of that particular product, of or that particular service, right? Similarly, if you want to eat something, okay, let's say you want to have you called in for your friends, and you are having a dinner party. So you want to think what they will like and what people will prefer, and based on the analysis, based on the data, now you will go to the shop and buy all the necessary ingredients, right? So you will first gather data, correct? In simple words, data is that only. Okay, data is an information about anything. Okay, and center represents a place. Okay, center represents a place wherein, just example, for example, if you want to catch a flight, where do you go? You are supposed to go to the airport, right? Airport is the center, correct? If you want any information about anything regarding flights, where would you go? You go to information center, which is located inside the airport, right? Similarly, when you go to any mall and you want to buy, you want to do shopping, you go to the shopping center, right? So center refers to a place. Okay. Now the first term I've mentioned here is data center. Data center simply represents a place where you get data. Okay, a place where you are able to find what type of data is available, how much of a data is available. Okay, so based on that, you will be able to store and retrieve the information. Okay, now I'll give you an example. Everybody has Facebook account, right? So in Facebook, everybody is uploading their their photograph, their location, their status, or their post, right? Yes or no? Everybody has Facebook, and everybody uploads at least one photograph, or must have uploaded something before. Yes. So now, does have you ever seen that Facebook give you a message saying that data is already full, there is no storage space? Have you ever seen like that? There's nothing to store. Have you ever heard of such errors? Yes or no? You can just quickly chat. Right. So the Lipokonen says he has never faced that error. That's true. correct? Because nobody finds that error. Facebook, no matter how many times you or how many pictures you upload, Facebook always stores it. But how is that possible? Okay, how is that possible? Because today, if you buy a pen drive, let's say you buy a pen drive for 4 terabyte, okay, or 4 GB, okay, terabyte is a big number, so let's say 4 GB pen drive, okay. Now, if you take a 4 GB pen drive, you can only put information or you can only store information or data which is up to 4 GB. Now, today, let's say if you have a file which is 5 GB, will you be able to fit inside that pen drive? The answer is no, right? Because that particular pen drive does not have enough storage. But then, how does Facebook and Google and all the other people have so much of saving? I mean, storage space. How are they able to save so many files? The answer is they have something called cloud storage. Okay, so they have their own data centers. Data centers are physical buildings which, you know, wherein you have huge racks, okay, with all the storage devices. Okay, now I want everyone to go to Google right now, go to google.com and type Facebook data center, okay, and then go to images and see how it looks like. Facebook data center, and then go to images. So Facebook has data centers all over the world. Okay, it's in India as well. It's in Singapore. It's in Dubai. It's in Sweden. It's in US, of course. Right? Have you seen that? Everybody has Googled it. Please confirm. Please put immediately. Facebook data center. Has everybody checked it? I'm not seeing any chat, so I just wanted to know if you guys are able to hear me and understand what I'm trying to say, tell you. Yep. Uh, okay. So, shall we continue, or is there an internet issue? We'll just wait for some minutes here. Continue. Okay. 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 So, have you all gone and checked Facebook data center? Yes or no? Okay. Great. Great. So, those are the data centers that Facebook uses. Similarly, Similarly, Google also has data centers. Okay, if you go to Google space data center and enter, you'll see all the images of Google's data space centers. So what they do is they have huge racks. Okay, and each of the rack has big, huge server which has a lot of storage. Okay, so all these images, all these videos, everything is stored in these buildings. Now these buildings are called data centers, which are all over the world. Okay. Now, similarly, Amazon, okay, Amazon right now we you all use Amazon, okay, we all go use Amazon shop and all that. However, Amazon is not only famous for marketplace, like the one that we use Amazon to order anything from Amazon app. It's called Amazon Marketplace. Okay. However, Amazon also has something called AWS, Amazon Web Services. Amazon Web Services simply means it's a cloud platform. Okay. Now today, let's say you are running a company, and or you're working for clients, and there's a huge amount of data that the clients want you to handle. Okay, but your laptop has only 500 GB. Okay, your phone has only 128 GB. Okay, your pen drive is only 4 GB. Right. So where will you save it? You can go to Amazon Web Services, sign up, and then you'll be able to use it in a fraction of a cost. You don't have to create a data center in your house. Okay, because data center equipments are very expensive, right? So what you can do is, instead of setting up a data center, you can go ahead and use Amazon Web Services and launch your own data center, okay, or store your own data files. Okay, similarly, Google also has a cloud platform called Google Cloud Platform. So please write down AWS and GCP. Okay, all right. So now let us continue. So a data center is basically a place, a physical building where there are huge racks where they keep all the storage of all the servers which store data. Okay. Tomorrow, if you want to, if you don't want to, so if you want to hire, sorry, if you want to have a lot of data to be stored, okay, and then you don't have enough funds to buy or create or maintain a data center, what you can alternatively do is you can sign up for AWS and GCP and log in and store data there. Okay. With Google account, with every Google account, Google gives 15 GB of space of storage, correct? 15 GB of Google Drive, Google Photos, Google Mail, all the other apps, right? So everything including, you will get 15 GB. The moment you finish up 15 GB of data, okay, you store more files than that, Google will ask you to upgrade to a paid plan. Okay, that can be as low as 75 rupees per month, right? Have you all seen the Google storage? You can check it on your phone. In fact, you can check it on your laptop as well, by going to drive.google.com, and you can see at the bottom the space which is available. Have you all seen that? Great. All right. So now let's go ahead and go to the next topic, which is bots. Now, if in case you have any questions or anything that needs clarification, please do let us know so that we can repeat. I will repeat it again. Okay. However, please make sure that you write down if in case you have any doubts so that we can discuss at the end of this class. Okay. Now, the next topic is bots. Next important term is bots. Now, you must have heard of the word robot, right? So, bot is basically a short form of saying robot. Okay, so bots are small softwares which are designed specifically for one particular purpose, for a specific purpose. Okay, for example, chatbots. Chatbots, you can only help you with chat. Okay, similarly, you have game bots, you have monitoring bots. So there are multiple types of bots which are available and which have been designed. So these bots are nothing but simple, very simple code of the code of of doing a simple task. Okay, so have you all heard of Facebook Messenger, or have you all used it? If yes, Facebook Messenger is an example of a chatbot. Okay, if you have used chat gpt, or if you have used WhatsApp, um, on some companies, if you go to their website, a thing pops up on the left hand corner, right? That's called a chatbot. Okay, so is it clear what are bots? Everybody please confirm, say yes on the chat. Okay, great. So let's go ahead and go to the next word, satellite link. So basically, what is a satellite link? Satellite link refers to the internet connectivity. Okay. Right now we are having this conversation over internet, correct? So let's say um, the internet, the Wi-Fi goes down in either of the location, any of the location. The other person will not be able to hear, right? Because the connection which was established has been broken, correct? So have you ever wondered how do we even get internet? Like how internet comes to my house? How does it come to your place? How does internet come to your mobile? Okay, so basically internet comes to India. Okay, not this is just an example of for India. It happens for other countries as well. Internet comes through two ways. The first one is an underwater cable, underwater internet cable. Now you'll say, how is that possible? Underwater means there is, who's sending from where? From United States, okay, from North American region and the South American region, there is a cable which is connected, which is under the water, and then it is connected to European countries, to Asian countries, and to Middle East countries. And again, from the Middle East countries, it's connected to India and other countries. Again, from India, it goes to other places. So the entire world is connected with underwater internet cables. Now, what I want you to do is, I want you all to go to Google and type underwater internet cable and go to images and you see how does it look like. Underwater internet cable. These wires have been laid in 1950s, okay, and 60s and 70s, right? So you can go to YouTube later on, and then you can find out about underwater cables. You will be able to see the original video when they were putting in the cables, right? So they've been taking huge cables in the ship, and then while traveling they will drop all the cables so that it gets connected. Okay, that's how they've done it, and it is obviously one of the most difficult tasks to finish. And then since underwater there are a lot of issues, okay, there are whales and sharks and all that, those mammals are there which they damage the cable. So engineers have to go down, fix the cable again, and then come back up. All right. So this has been happening for quite some time now. So I want you to please go ahead and check the images and let me know. Have you all checked the images? Once checked, please let us know in the chat. Wonderful. So basically, now you know how internet comes to India, right? So basically, these internet wires are also connected to India. They are also connected to other places. Okay, so that is a traditional way. Okay, later on, humanity also started sending satellites up in the space, right? So what happens is now everywhere you cannot put cable, correct? So there has to be something wireless, just like a radio, right? In olden times, you will know that your father, grandfather, great father, um, they will all be using radios, right? Without any connection, without any cable, they're able to listen to a radio announcement or maybe listen to a radio show, right? So all you have to do is have a receiver, and wherever the radio signals are coming from, the receiver will be able to receive, right? That is the basic technology behind it, correct? Similarly, what they have done is they have sent satellite up in the space, okay, and in the space they will now project or redirect the signals from one place to another place, right? Okay, so Elon Musk is also working on something related to that technology. Okay, so you guys can go ahead and search about it. It's called Starlink. Okay, Starlink. So they are sending balloons, huge big balloons, and in the balloons there are devices which will redirect the internet connection from one place to another place. So wherever the balloon goes, that area which is under that, whoever is able to receive those signals, just like a radio, they will be able to get a very high speed internet. Okay. So satellites have been sent already to the space, and their job is to send the signals. All right. So that is called an uplink and a downlink. Okay. An uplink and a downlink. Uplink simply means that the link that is established is up and running. Right. Downlink simply means the link which is connected is having some trouble. Okay. Now, there is also another way of interpretation. Uplink also refers to the data being uploaded, okay, or data going from ground to the satellite level. Downlink also may also refer to the data which is being transmitted from the satellite down to the receiver, which is on which is on Earth, right? So that is an uplink and a downlink. So now you know what is a satellite link. Satellite link basically means that we have to understand what is where the internet comes from. Okay, so internet comes from two sources: underground water cables and satellites. So satellites deflect the internet waves or internet connection from one place, and it reflects to some other place, right? Or it can produce certain signals in a certain way that in one radius, in one city or one town, everybody will be able to download and upload or get connected to internet. So that is called a satellite link. Am I clear till now? Am I going very fast, very slow? Please let us know. Okay, is it clear whatever we have discussed till now? Okay, Dipo Conan says doing fine. Yes, Timjin Naro says clear. Miran says clear. Perfect. So now you guys know how India gets internet. So basically, what happens is all these internet giants. Okay, so India gets internet, a new spectrum in the way of spectrum. Okay, and it is assigned to India as a country. Okay, so the Indian government has gets the authority to decide who becomes the distributor of that internet spectrum. Similarly, you'll see that you must have heard about 2G spectrum, 3G spectrum, 4G spectrum, and now we have 5G, right? So 5G spectrum, so whenever a country gets a spectrum allotted, they will go ahead and give it to the local players. Okay. Now, whoever wins the auction gets the license to now sell internet services. So all Airtel, Jio, Vodafone, all these are ISP. ISP stands for Internet Service Providers. Okay. So when 5G came, Jio got the license and Jio started giving 5G internet connection, right? And then that is how same goes with 4G and 3G also. Okay, whoever wins, they were the licensed one, and they were the only one company which was allowed to give along with BSNL. BSNL is Indian government company which deals with internet connectivity and communication. Okay, so right now in Japan, okay, they are currently they have already launched 6G. Okay, in India and in other places, most of the places we don't even we have 5G, but in certain remote location that 5G collection doesn't work. But in Japan, they have already launched 6G. Okay, so 6G, the speed of 6G is 100 GB per second. Right now, we all are using 5G, and the speed is we are getting 100 Mbps, megabytes per second. That is 100 Gbps, gigabytes per second. Okay, so you can imagine how fast 6G will be. Okay, since all Japan has already started, so in a couple of years, 1 or 2 years, maybe 3 years, you will see 6G coming into India as well. Okay, so that is exactly what I'm saying. What I was telling you, that with the speed of internet going up, what will happen? Everybody will be able to do everything digital. That is where digital growth will be there, and that is the reason why you should learn digital marketing. Okay, so digital marketing helps you to understand the market, to understand the technology, and become the first mover. You have the first mover advantage, and become the early adopters of the technology, and that will make you a successful, make you a very good and successful career. Okay, great. So we have understood satellite link, we have understood 6G, we have understood how satellites work, we have understood how traditional satellite used to traditional internet used to come to India. It's not that with the introduction to satellite link, they're shutting down the cables. It's not like that. The cables will always be there along with satellite. Okay, why? Because to create a backup, just in case something happens and one of the satellite gets struck, right? So at that time, cables will be the savior. They will have underwater cables as well as satellite thing. I think they will continue doing that in future as well. Okay, so how do we get internet? Now you know. Where to get internet from? Now you know, right? What is 5G, 6G? You already know. And what is the scope of growing internet speed? You already know, right? So let's move on to the next word, which is called data structure. Now, data structure simply refers to two words. One is data, which we have already understood. What is data when we are discussing about data center? What is the structure? Anyone? What do you understand by the word structure? Okay. So the structure simply refers to the efficient model of operation, correct? Let's say the tree, okay, one plant, mango tree, okay. So mango tree has a structure, right? It has at the top, it has leaves, and that in middle of the plant you have leaves plus mangoes, right? Fruit, okay. You'll have soft the branches, you'll have hard branches little down. If you go even down, further down, you'll see the bark of the tree, okay, the trunk of the tree, and then if you go even further down, you'll find roots, right, which are connected to the earth, to the soil. So that is a proper hierarchy that the nature is following, correct? I'll give you an example. Structure also means keeping everything arranged properly. Today, let's see that you want to go and you have limited amount of clothes, and you every day when you come, there's no almirah, right? There's no cupboard. You don't put your clothes in one cupboard, you just pile it up. Next time when you want to go out, will it be easier for you to find out the best clothes that you have, or will it be easier for you to maintain everything properly, and then whenever you go out, you can just simply take the ones that you want from the cupboard and wear it and go, right? Which one is easier, the first one or the second one? A or B? Which one? Obviously it is. Okay, so Lipok says B. Okay, so I will. Okay, great, good job. So obviously, A is something that is little bit difficult. If I don't use almirah, if I don't use cupboard, if I don't arrange my clothes properly, it'll be difficult for me to find, retrieve the clothes that I want when I want to go out. Right. Similarly, data has to be in a structured format. Okay. So data structure refers to the methodology of maintaining the data. Okay, so that retrieval of information is faster and efficient. Okay, which means that if you're saving all your files, let's say you have photographs, videos, a text file, PDF files, okay, scan files, all that you have, and you're keeping everything in one folder. Will it be easy for someone to come and say, hey, you know what, can you please send me those video files, can you send me the PDF? Now let's say you have saved 1000, more than 1000, 2000 files in that folder. It'll be quite difficult, right, for you to search which one is which, right? But wherein in another situation, you maintain each and every folder. One folder is called photos, you put all the images there. The second folder would be called videos, and you upload all the videos there. Third folder could be a PDF, where you upload all the PDFs, right? So now, don't you think it makes more sense to retrieve the information faster, right? It makes it more easier, right? Similarly, data are in when you're working in big MNCs, okay, or when you're working as a freelance. As a freelance worker, you are supposed to maintain a data structure. Okay, create multiple files for multiple content. Okay, if you're working every day on content, you have to create a folder with every day's date, right? what happens is, if tomorrow your boss says, hey, you know what, last week we were working on this file, can you please send me that file? Or your client says, you know what, last week the file that you sent, could you please send me? So if you have followed the proper data structure, okay, to safeguard your data, then it will become easier for you to retrieve and send it to your clients, right? Or send it to your boss, correct? So, but if somebody doesn't do that, what will happen? They'll end up spending a lot of time just to find the data. Am I correct? Making sense so far? Is it making sense or not? Excellent, excellent. So everybody says yes, great. So now data center, bot, satellite link, and data structure. It is very clear to you all. Okay, I want you to make sure that you write down any important terms or any difficult terms that you come across. If in case you understand something which is not to be noted, that's fine. Its choice is yours. But anything which is difficult or you're hearing for the first time, please write down. What happens is it gives you the habit of repeating what has been taught in your head, and then also it gives a fresh new data for yourself, so that it can be absorbed quickly. Okay, so data structure is done. Next is search query. Again, search query, when I told you the rule is, whenever you see two words, break it down into two different parts. The first part talks about search, the second part talks about query. Search is searching something. Okay, in my house right now, I want to go and play football. So I need to first search where the football is, right? If I've not kept it in one place, I don't know where I keep it. I just simply play and throw, right? So now I want to go and play match. I have to search where the football is, right? And then I'll ask whom? I'll ask my family members, hey, have you seen where my football is? Okay, so that is called a search query. Okay, the example is like that. So similarly, when you go to Google, now think of digital marketing and technology perspective. I'll give you an example from there. If you want to search something, the best college or best cafe near me, okay, or best place to learn how to drive, right? So all these queries you can put on Google, and it will tell you which one is the nearby to your location. You will never find, okay, if you search that, in India right now, you search um, best gym to join, you will never find, okay, there is one gym which is situated in South Africa. Okay, Google will never recommend it to you, because Google knows that you are not local, number one, and secondly, you are not staying there. Google knows where you're staying and where you put up, and so based on the search that you're doing on Google, it will come up with a search query result. So that is called SERP, search engine results page. Okay, every okay, so every time when you go ahead and search something on Google, Google makes it a point to give you the relevant information again and again, right? Today it might happen that you search for something in Google, it is not there, okay? But Google will suggest you what people have been searching and what are the other sources available, okay? So search query is basically nothing but when you search something on Google and it gives you a result, it gives you one page of result, right? That page is called SERP, search engine results page. SERP. I hope you guys are writing it down. Okay, SERP, which is very important, because sometimes when you start working, you'll see that sometimes people are will tell you, hey, the SERP is not good. What is not good? The search engine result is not good. You getting my point? Everybody, yes or no? Please confirm. Okay, so the next word, important term, is www. Please confirm if you can see the screen. Please confirm if you can see the screen, because I see some people leaving the sheet. Here we have only two, as you can see. So it's okay if you are unable to connect to the Google Sheet. I see Asola and Mirren. Okay, Mirren and Asola on Google Sheet. Rest I don't see. So please try to join. Okay, join this particular Google Sheet. Fair enough. If you have genuine problems, that shouldn't be a big issue. So just leave it. Just look concentrate on the projector screen. Okay. If in case you have any technical issue. Okay. So the next is www. That is World Wide Web. World Wide Web. Okay. World Wide Web means anybody who has heard World Wide Web before, please confirm. Okay, great. Deepak says yes, he has heard. Okay. So I hope that everybody has heard of World Wide Web. So World Wide Web definitely, the definition of that it's an abbreviation of www, right? So www is an abbreviation of World Wide Web. So what is the web? Which web are we talking about? We are talking about the network of computer and computer peripherals and other devices which use internet, just like your mobile phone, your laptop, your desktop, your Alexa, okay, your smart refrigerator, your smart TV if it's connected to internet. All these are connected devices which are connected on the network. Okay. Now today, what you can do is you can go ahead and um, connect one system, okay, to your house, and even like let's say you want to connect a vacuum cleaner which is connected to Wi-Fi, okay, and then even if you're not home, you can send the instruction to clean the room, right? It happens, and then vacuum cleaner automatically cleans and mops and all that and goes back to the desk. Okay, yes or no? So which web are they connecting to? All the devices. The web that they are connected to is World Wide Web. Now, World Wide Web has a lot of things. One of the most popular things that we use from World Wide Web is websites. That is why all the websites in this world starts with www. Have you noticed? www.xyz.com or anything, right? So World Wide Web not only refers to internet, but it refers to the network of computer devices or computer peripherals or something related to the technology. Okay. So there is another part to World Wide Web, which is if in case, let's say World Wide Web, if in case nobody connects to internet, okay, you must have seen some people, they, some governments due to some issues, they will block the internet. Why? Because when your internet is on, okay, you will be able to go ahead and send data from your phone to the network, right? In any form, right? So World Wide Web becomes an integral part of the communication and of the social interactability of all the users, right? Because without World Wide Web, would you be able to connect to internet? The answer is no. Without internet, would you be able to survive nowadays? The answer is no. Be it your professional work or be it your personal work, it all works out to be same. Okay. With the help of World Wide Web, you will be able to go ahead and access others' files and systems, others' knowledge base in the form of Google search. So World Wide Web and www is there to represent the network or the web of computers that they have connected already. Okay, fair enough. Any questions? Please confirm if you have questions. Okay, so Sentisola says yes. So yeah, if you have any questions, please type the question. And if you don't have any questions, just simply say no. What about others? Deepak Conan has done. Okay, great. Okay, so the next important term that we're going to come across is extension. Now, what is an extension? Extension are two types. One is a file extension, the other one is a domain extension. Extension, not to be confused with any other things, extension is purely related to IT and digital world. Okay, extensions, file extension refers to the format in which the file was saved, or which in which format the file was distributed or whatever. Okay, for example, you'll come across some on your phone when you have photographs. It can be .img, it can be .jpg, it can be .tiff, right? And your video files can be mp3, sorry, mp4. mp3 is an audio, mp4, and VLAN codec. Okay, so basically for video is that, and for audio you can simply understand the audio files by looking at mp3 extension. So the file name for each and every product, or sorry, each and every file, you will see that at the end of the file you will have the extension to represent what type of file it is. Okay, you will never find .pdf, but it's actually a voice or a song. It's not possible. It's not an mp3, right? A song will always be assigned a mp3 extension. Okay, uh, a PDF will also, they will assign p.pdf as a file name automatically to represent the PDF. Okay, clear? All clear now? Till now about extension, file extension, what are file extension and how to identify? Okay, now let's come to the next part, which is domain extension. Now, domain extensions are, what is a domain? Domain is the name of the website. Okay, so what is the domain of Amazon? If somebody asks you, the domain of Amazon is www.amazon.co.in. Okay, or amazon.com, which is based in US, right? So anyway, so domain simply refers to two things, whether it's a top level domain or it's a low level domain. Write down TLD, top level domain. Okay, and then low domain. Okay, so the domain extension simply refers to the fact that um, what exactly is the name of the website. Okay, and what is the exact link of the website, so that we can go ahead and access it. Okay, now you will say, okay, I created an account. I have also created my own business websites, but I don't know how to connect to internet. Okay, so what you have to do at that time, you have to go ahead and use AI tools which will help you curate help you curate the list of domains, and then according to your budget, you can go ahead and buy any of the domains. The top level domains are .com, .net, and .co. .co, or there's another one which is .co.in, .co.in. Nowadays, you will also see .ai, .io. Okay, so these are all the domain extensions. Okay, so you understood the difference between domain extension and file extension? Please confirm. Yes, please confirm. Okay. All right. So till now we have understood about quite a bit. Okay, we have started from data center and we have understood till extensions. So there are two types of extensions, and the homework. Write down the homework. The homework will be, you guys have to write 10 other extensions apart from .com, .co, .org, .live. Apart from these that are mentioned, you have to write down 10. You have to search in Google 10 more TLDs, top level domain, and non TLD, non top level domain. Okay, basically you have to find websites which are ending with .com, .co, .in, like that. Okay. So here I've mentioned .co, .in. So please don't write down saying that this is another. I want 10 unique one which has not been used here. Okay. So for that you just go have to Google saying that please write, show me or please write 10 domain extensions, or what are the domain extensions which are being used by IT companies. Please write down that one for tomorrow's homework. Okay. Understood? Homework understood, everyone? Type here. Okay, somebody says, could you please kindly type once? Okay, type here in this chat. Domain extensions. Okay. Basically, you have to find domain extensions. Okay, which are at least 10 more, which are already mentioned. Okay, which are already mentioned in the Google sheet, like .com, .co. This is one domain extension. .co is one extension. .org is one. .in is one. .live is one. I don't want all of this which have been already mentioned. I want you guys to search for 10 more. Okay, 10 others. How to search? Just simply go to Google and say TLDs. Okay, TLDs, top level domains, or low level domains. Okay, or else simply say domain extensions. You'll get, okay, the list. So by tomorrow, please make sure that you have at least 10 more names. Is that clear? Understood? I just want .com, not the full website link. I just want the names. Okay, like .com, .in, .net, .live, .music, .io, .ai. Okay, these are all the ones which are trending right now, and everybody's trying to buy one. Okay, I'll give you my company's website. That's www.kartys.co.in. See, the .co.in here is the domain extension. What is the domain? Domain is a full name of the website. www.kartys.co.in. That full website is the domain. Okay. Domain extension is one extra added thing. Okay. Fair enough? Have I answered your question? Okay. So it's 7 o'clock right now. Okay. 7:02. I want everyone back to be back at 7. Let's say 7:18 or it's 7:20. Okay. Take a break. Take a break. Come back at 7:20 p.m. Okay. Thank you so much. I'll disconnect the chat and then I'll send you the new link before that. Okay. Thank you.